All right, welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of real estate, specifically renting apartments. You know, it's such an interesting journey, finding the perfect place to call home. I mean, think about it, your home is where you create memories, where you unwind after a long day, and where you can truly be yourself. So, let's get into it.
Yeah, that sounds super exciting. But what's the first step? I mean, do you just scroll through listings or something?
Great question. So the first step is usually to identify what you need in an apartment. For instance, let's say you're looking for a 2-bedroom place. You want to think about your lifestyle though? You have a pet? Do you need to be close to public transport? I remember when I was looking for my first apartment, I had a pug too. It was essential to find a pet-friendly place.
Oh wow, a pug. They're so cute. But what if you find a place that's perfect but doesn't allow pets? What do you do then?
That's a classic dilemma. You could either keep searching or, if you really love the place, you might consider negotiating with the landlord. Sometimes they're open to it if you can show you're a responsible pet owner. I once had a landlord who was hesitant about my dog, but I offered to pay a pet deposit and it worked out.
That's really smart. So what about the budget? How do you figure out how much you can spend?
Excellent point. Your budget is crucial. A good rule of thumb is to spend no more than 30% of your income on rent. So if you're making $60,000 a year, that's about $1,500 a month. But you also want to factor in other expenses like utilities and groceries. I once had a friend who found a great place, but then realized the utilities were sky high.
Oh man, that's a bummer. So what if you find a place that's just a little over your budget? Is it worth it?
Sometimes it can be. If the place has amenities that save you money in the long run, like included utilities or being close to work, it might be worth stretching your budget a bit. Just make sure you're not compromising too much on what you need.
Right. And what about the location? How do you know if it's a good neighborhood?
Location is everything. You want to check out the neighborhood at different times of the day. Is it quiet at night? Are there grocery stores and parks nearby? I once moved into a place that seemed great during the day, but at night, it turned into a completely different scene.
Whoa, that sounds intense. So, what's the best way to find out about the neighborhood?
You can use online resources, but I always recommend talking to locals. They can give you the real scoop. Plus, visiting the area can help you get a feel for the vibe.
That makes sense. So once you find a place, what's the next step?
Once you find a place you love, it's time to view it. Always do a walkthrough, check for any damages, and make sure everything works. I once found a beautiful apartment, but the heating system was ancient.
Oh no, that would be a deal breaker for me. So, what do you do if you find issues during the walkthrough?
You can negotiate repairs with the landlord before signing the lease. It's all about communication. And remember, always read the lease carefully.
Wow, this is so helpful. I feel like I could totally find my dream apartment now.
Absolutely. Just take your time, do your research, and trust your instincts. You'll find the right place for you.
Yay, thanks for all the tips. I can't wait to start my apartment hunt.
You're welcome. And to all our listeners, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button. We'll see you next time. Bye.